Hello, good morning to my listeners and my viewers. Um, Welcome to another edition of the video that we made the other time. I think that was the first video that I made, and then it's receiving massive, massive views. Like people are really um, watching it, and then people are listening, and I think a lot of people are also sharing. I want to say a big thank you to everyone that has been sharing my videos. A big thank you to everyone that subscribed and to all the viewers. Thank you very much. And I will entreat you to hit the subscribe button and then also like the video, um, and then share also to your friends so that we could expand and and then reach some more people. Yeah, thank you very much for for the like, for the subscription, and also for sharing to your friends. Thank you very much. All right, so I'll like to go straight to what we were discussing the other time. I wouldn't take too much long this time around because what we are discussing is very much important, and then I just want to hit on some places that I think is really very necessary. So let's do a quick recap um, after this short break. Okay, so welcome back. So the other time I was talking about we kind of getting a trade and then really trying to stick to it, you know, so that we can. The main objective is to get a trade and then kind of stick to it, and master it. That's why even in our schools, you go from when you are in the primary, you be learning abroad, abroad. Everyone is almost learning the same thing. Our curriculum is almost the same. So, sorry. So, when you get to junior high, I think it's also the same. But then when you go into secondary school, you see that changes will be coming in. So people will be doing science, people will be doing general arts, people will be doing visual arts, people will be doing business, So everyone will try to find his own pace and his own station. But then you see that there are still some similarities, and then there are still some generality when it comes to the courses that we do in the secondary level, because you see people doing offering science, but then in there you find engineers, you find doctors, you find scientists, there are nurses, there are a whole lot in there. And then in general, you find lawyers, you find politicians, you find ministers, you find all those are in there, public officials, they're all in there. And then business is a general thing, like it's really general, very broad. And yeah, it's just like that. So even though there have been some categorical separations, but then there's still some generality when it comes to that. But when you get to the university or the tertiary level, you see that like it will still be broken apart, because some will be offering mechanical engineering, some will be offering medicine, some will be offering civil engineering, You see that now it's broken into various sections so that you can be learning the particular thing, that the particular trade or the particular course or the particular program that you want to, you know. So it's kind of like you build upon, you build, and then you build, and then you build, and then you go on and on and on. So you could see that after even the degree program, when you're going to do masters, there's still some, you know, separation into various categories that you become more specific. And the reason why you do masters is because you build, kind of build upon what you learned in the um in your first degree. You get it. So this become a second degree, so you're kind of building upon what you already studied. And then also there is the doctorate. You also kind of build upon it, and then, you know, so it's just like that. It's like you take a particular program that you want to do, and then you build upon, and then you build upon, and then you build upon, and then you build upon. So it's the same with life, you know, and making it. You need to get a particular kind of thing that you want to do. If it is school you want to go, you need to know what exactly you want to do, you know, what exactly you're good at. You know, there might be something that you're good at, so you might find that much easier to study. Apart from school, you can also be learning a trade, because some people are very good at convincing people to, you know, do something. So don't be using that, you know, to be convincing girls, excuse me to say, don't be using that to be convincing people to lure them into things that aren't going to help. Use it to learn and to develop yourself and to build yourself. You could be learning marketing, because if you learn marketing, you're going to deal with customers, you're going to deal with the general public. So how to convince those general public, the public out there, to buy into your product, to come into your company, to purchase from your company, to buy a product from your company. It's a skill that you, this person, has if you are able to convince people to do something. So you might want to learn marketing, even if you are not a student. And then let's say you are just a trader, you can still develop yourself a little bit more, you know, by taking some courses, not like going through the academic process that the state has programmed. But then you can take some short courses on marketing so that you can really develop, because education is really important. Sometimes the things that you know might be, you know, might not get you to where you should get to. But then you can just add up, you know, top up a little bit more by taking some short courses in some of the areas that you are very good at. If it is some, there are some people who are very good with electricals, you know, it's kind of like an inbuilt thing. They know how to, you know, join this together to get this, and join this together to get this, join this to get this. I mean, even if you are not educated, you can still develop yourself. Self development is very, very important. I've been saying this. Self development is very, very, very important. You might also be educated, yes, but then you might still want to, you know, take some courses. Yeah, you might also want to take some courses to really redevelop yourself some more. Because as I said, education isn't something that we complete, we finish. No, you can't finish. It's something that you need to be doing and be doing. Like, it's a continuous process. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a continuous process. So if let's say you know how to, I'm trying to say that if you know something, if you know how to do something, if you know how to, if you found something, because most times we are lost and then we don't know what to do. We know we want to do some more. We want to get to a certain height. We want to move from the level that we are to a different level. But then how to do it, how to get there is the problem. How to do it, how to get there is the problem. So most times we settle for what is we have now, and then that's it. But I'm telling you that if you are learning a trade, somebody may be learning, um let's say, mechanic. You're learning to be a car mechanic, and then let's say you've learned, and then you've learned and you've learned, and then let's say you've been under apprenticeship for 4 years. You are done now, and then you want to start your own company. How then do you do it? How then do you start your own company without any knowledge on how to start a company? You don't have any knowledge on how to run a company. You don't have any knowledge on how to even get people to come and then pay for your service. You don't even know how to brand your company. You don't know how to set up your company. So how's it going to be? It's just going to be like something just by the roadside. If somebody is passing by and then he has a problem, some people will be like, oh, this guy is even good, he's very good, and then people are coming to you and coming, but then the company is not growing, it's not going anywhere. Why? Because that fundamental knowledge, that knowledge that you need to keep it going, that branding, that how to run a company, you don't know anything about accounting. And then so you go and then get some accountants to come and then be working in your company without you, the boss or the CEO, knowing anything about accounting. And some don't even have accountants. Most don't even have accountants. It's just work and pay. People work, and you work, they pay you, you keep the money, and then at the end of the day, you give some to your workers. I think about you pay them daily. So whatever money comes in the day, you just give them their share, and then you keep the rest to yourself, and then goes and on and on and on. There's no reinvestment into the company to even develop the company. There's no money set aside to reinvest into the company to make it develop, to make it grow. It's really important to take certain courses, especially in business. If you want to be a businessman, if you want to go into business, if you want to, mind you, everything that you do, you've got some business component in it. If you're a lawyer, once you are dealing with money, you've got some business component in it. So you might want to take business management or something, a management program. You might want to take a management program, to develop that business, to develop that company, to develop that, because probably you did science, you did general arts in school, you moving on to the university, probably you did some engineering programs or um some other program. You don't really have the knowledge in managing a business. You don't really have the knowledge in how to run a company. You don't have it. So if let's say you have a manager whom you are paying, and then that one is excuse me to say, stealing from your company, how do you know? How do you know? If the documents are presented to you, okay, this is the sales we made, this is the amount we gained, this is the expenses, this is the things that we purchased, this is the amount of things that we've used, this, how would you know? So it's up to you. It's all about development. Like, develop your own self. If you develop this one, the company is going to develop, because everything around you, everything around you is waiting for you to develop, so that it will also develop. Let me say it again. Everything around you is waiting for you to develop, so it also develops. So everything around you develops to the limit of your development. Everything around you develops to the level of your development, where you've developed yourself to. That's where every other thing develops to. It doesn't surpass. So if you develop yourself some more, then you get to drag all those things to that level. If you go some more, you get to drag all those ones to that same level. You get it? So it is about you and your development. So what are you going to do today to develop yourself? What courses are you going to do to develop yourself? What are you going to put into? What effort are you going to put into to make sure you develop yourself first? Then all other things around you gets developed to that level, and to that that side, that level that you've gotten yourself to. It's really important. We're going to talk about another very, very important topic in our next video. So I'll entreat you all to like the video. Subscribe first. Subscribe to my channel, Brainies TV. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and then also share to your colleagues and to your friends to also listen and then support. Thank you so much for coming to for listening to my video. Then thank you so much for supporting the channel. Peace. My name once again is Theophilus Nana Intiakon Ejay, and as I said, I'm reaching you all from Italy. Greetings to everybody and love to everybody. And to my African brothers, let's work hard. Life is a process. We need to go through that process. We need to be strong and then be hard, and then work very diligently, and then we shall get there. Africa is going to be great. And to my European brothers, thank you for the support. I really appreciate. I love you, and I thank you for all the support. I'm hoping that I'll get some of you to Africa to see Africa pretty soon, and then so we can also help establish some businesses and stuff in there, and then we would really be grateful for that. Yeah. All right. Have a great day, all of you. Thank you.